25 years ago, I discovered a collection of documentaries called The Up series, and now, 25 years later, I've seen what might be the last installment. In 1964, 10 years before I was born, the documentary called 7 Up interviewed 14 children in the United Kingdom at age 7. The premise was to demonstrate how the personality of a person is set by the age of 7, and the children were picked to show the disparity between the classes in England. The man that worked on the production and picked the children was approached to direct a sequel documentary 7 years later. This was director Michael Apted, and even though he moved to America and began a successful career in Hollywood, he would return every 7 years to round up the growing children for new installments. Over time, you can see that the personality traits are set by 7, but then life begins. A year after the release of the sixth film, 42 Up, the entire series was released as a DVD box set and came up on my radar. I watched them and had to tell my friend Rob all about it. He was my parents' age and well aware of the series. He appreciated these types of things the same way I did. Since then, I was able to obtain each new installment as they were released until the last one, 63 Up, came out in 2019. Now, the physical home media industry had mostly gone away, as well as things like the ability to turn on a TV and watch a regular non-streaming channel like PBS. And with it being a documentary from Britain about British people, it just wasn't available on services like Netflix and Disney+. But now, in the final months of me being 49 years old and having lived my 7 years 7 times over, the documentary has been posted for free on YouTube. 63 Up has the longest running time of the 9-film series, and one of the quote-unquote children died after the last installment. Since 63 Up came out in 2019, another one of the children, director Michael Apted, who was 15 years older than his interview subjects, and even my friend Rob have all died. I don't know how introspective you are, but I find this to be the most fascinating and relatable series of all time. I believe that my personality was cemented in 1981 at the age of 7, and everything I like, find interesting, and how I relate to the world was completely in place that year. Thinking of my life as hypothetical interviews conducted at the ages of 14, 21, and so on, reveals significant events and changes in my life, as well as my ever-evolving outlook. Just like the people in the Up series, and probably just like you. I don't know if there'll be a 70 Up in 2026, but I really hope there will be, and I hope I'm still around to see it. Until next time.